What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at the new 7th anniversary login bonus Goku and Vegeta card here. So quickly, we're going to go over their details really quick, just so you know what they're working with, and then we'll hop into an event here. So they are a Pure Saiyans category lead of 70% to all stats. That is obviously a fodder leader skill. You don't want to use that. They cause supreme damage on Super and raise their attack and defense for 7 turns. 7 turns, that's actually a lot. We're probably going to see some decent raises out of that. So they've got attack and defense 77% at the start of turn, and then they get an additional 1 key and 11% to stats for at the start of every turn, up to 7 turns here. And then they also get an additional attack 77% starting from the 7th turn, which is really, really good. So at the start of the 7th turn, they're going to have 231% attack. That is very, very impressive. There's definitely, that could be a lot lower, right? So that stacked with this ability right here could look decent for them. We'll have to see. And then they also have this other ability here where they get a guaranteed crit with 7 or more key spheres obtained. So that will be cool to see that proc as well. Alright, so their link skills are pretty decent. They've got Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Saiyan Lineage, Kamehameha, Shocking Speed, and Prepared for Battle. A lot of these are pretty relevant. They've got a really, really nice linking partner that's going to give them all of these except for Kamehameha, so you guys will see that in a bit. They definitely lack here in categories. It's unfortunate that they don't have more categories. Just Pure Saiyans, Joined Forces, Kamehameha, and then Bond of Parent and Child, which isn't on Global yet. So it's just these 3 categories. We are going to be taking a look at them on the Pure Saiyans team. So let's go ahead and switch over here. And this is the team that we have got lined up for them. We're going to be taking them into the Legendary Goku, or the Legendary Vegeta event here. So they actually have a really, really solid linking partner in the TEQ Gogeta. The TEQ Gogeta gives them 5 out of 6 links, so we are going to try and keep them linked up together. The other thing that is cool too is that the TEQ Gogeta has a high chance to change all, or to orb change to rainbow key spheres, basically. He has a high chance to do that. And that is going to make it a lot easier for this Goku and Vegeta to select 7 orbs on the turn to be able to proc their guaranteed crit. So they are going to work very, very well together. So yeah, ideally we will get them linked up together and then see how they're able to perform. Obviously their stats turn 1 are not going to be looking the best because they need to build up quite a bit. So let's see what kind of stat we can put out turn 1. Okay, just below 1,000,000 damage there. Or 1,000,000 attack stat, rather. Okay, and they were able to get an additional super, which is nice. I should have showed their hidden potential build. I actually will. After the end of this turn, I will show the way that I've got that unit built, just so that you can see. Alright, so we are moving on to the second phase here. Okay, so really quick, let's hop in here and look at their build. So we've got them link level 10, and then we basically put full additionals on them, is the way that you want to try and do it. And then I was able to give them a gold additional skill orb as well. We gave them some additional defense here, just to try and help them out, because I know that they're going to be lacking in defense just a little bit. And I'm actually down bad for silver skill orbs, so I didn't bother giving one to this unit because this is not like a top tier, you know, godly unit or anything, so I didn't want to waste the silver skill orb on them. But yeah, it's definitely the smartest to build their hidden potential system with all additionals, right? Because they have a crit built into their passive, and with them getting those attack and defense raises on super attack, you want them to be getting as many super attacks as possible. So having the additionals there is going to be nice. And they are stacking that up for 7 turns. So that was turn 1 there, basically, and they were able to get 2 raises. So they're off rotation here, which is turn 2. Turn 3, they'll be back. If they can get 2 more raises, they'll be at 4 stacks already on turn 3. And then they could get 6 stacks on turn 6, essentially. Right? So, yeah, having those raises go for 7 turns is going to be very, very impressive. We could see them stack up quite a bit. Alright, I think we are going to get them lined up with the proper rotation starting next turn. So that's going to be very good to see. Yeah, they are going to be linked up with the TEQ Gogeta here. So there you can see they have 5 out of their 6 links active. What's their defense stat looking like? 150k already. That's not bad. Keep in mind we've got a lot more raises to go. And then, perfect. So the Rainbow Orb changing helped us out quite a bit because we've got our 7 orbs here. So we are going to get a guaranteed critical hit this turn. Let's see how much damage we're able to do with that. Okay, so we're just over 1,000,000 there. Alright, so still not looking too impressive so far. But it was nice they were able to get that guaranteed crit off. And their defense, honestly, is not the worst. I'm assuming it's going to raise quite a bit more before it's fully done raising, so... Alright, and then we're getting a transformation with Evolution Blue Vegeta too. You love to see it. I'm actually going to keep the gods untransformed for now. I want to try and not blaze through this event as quickly as possible. It would be ideal if we could slow it down just a bit, just to give the Goku and Vegeta a chance to fully build up their passive. Once we're past turn 7, I won't be worrying about it too much. And I am curious to see how they're going to perform in the final phase of this fight, because we are going to be facing an AGL enemy, so they'll have type advantage. That could be very good for us. Alright, well, it looks like we are going to finish off this phase. I guess I can't be too surprised, because we've got 2 insanely top-tier units, probably top 10 units in the game on Global right now, and then the version Z Goku there in the 3rd slot providing some support to them as well, just making them hit even harder, so. Okay. Are we able to get 7 orbs again? We are. I am curious. Okay, so they're up to 200k defense. I kind of want to leave them in the 1st slot. Let's just see how they're able to handle this. And they're being attacked before and after super attacking, which is good, because then we'll get to see the difference in their defensive ability. Well, I suppose they're already tanking for double digits there, so that's nice. Keep in mind, we are still early in this event. These long-form Fighting Legend events definitely don't hit that hard at the beginning. Okay, so we're up to about probably 250k defense there. And we take 100k. It's a little unfortunate that Vegeta lowers your defense when he supers you, because they just got their defense lowered a little bit, so that's a bit unfortunate, but those status effects wear off after a few turns, I believe. So it's not the biggest deal. In the interest of time, I'm going to go ahead and skip forward to the next turn that we have them on rotation, and then I will meet you guys back and we'll see what their stats look like. Alright, so we are starting out here. Turn 7 has arrived. This is actually really, really exciting. So, turn 7 has arrived. They've got their full passive active. They've got full stacks on their attack and defense, or they will after we super attack here, right? Because they're going to be stacking everything up for until 7 turns. So the first attacks that they did on turn 1 are not going to fall off until the end of this turn. And then we've got 5 out of their 6 links active here. And we have version Z Goku on rotation, so he's going to be providing 30% attack and defense to them as well. Let's see. Okay, so it's just an ultimate damage attack. We're not going to worry about doing that yet. Alright, and we are going to be able to get their 7 orbs as well, so they're going to have a guaranteed crit this turn. This could be looking like a very, very juicy turn. What is their defense stat at? 270k defense, and obviously that's going to go up again once they super attack here. I think it would be really cool if they were able to get an additional super as well for 1 extra raise. And I kind of hope we get super attacked with them too, just to see how they're able to tank it. Okay, so 2 million damage there. That is what they're going to be rocking at their height. That definitely could be higher, but with the guaranteed critical hit, that's not too bad. Okay, so unfortunately no super there. They procced a little level 3 dodge as well, which is nice. So yeah, I wouldn't say that this unit is like totally terrible and unusable. I think if you are lacking, you know, a lot of strong units to be able to take into one of these long form events, they could definitely be decent, like slot 7 fill-in type unit, like just or slot 6 fill-in unit, like the last unit that you want to bring on your team type of thing. They're definitely not horrible. They have some utility to them. Keep in mind that we are keeping them in their best possible scenario right now, right? Because obviously they're with their best linking partner. So if you're not using them beside the TEQ Gogeta there, then they're going to be looking a little worse. We also had some support on that rotation as well. And this is 7 turns in when they've fully built up their passive. So yeah, you definitely can't rely on them to look this decent all the time. You definitely wouldn't want to bring them into like a Super Battle Road stage, or probably not the Red Zone either, I imagine. Maybe against Legic, they could do alright. In fact, we might even take them in just to see how they perform against Legic. Possibly. But the thing is, that fight is over so quickly, because if you're bringing other units that are strong as well, then you're going to just mollywop Legic in like 3 turns. You're not going to really have too much trouble getting through him. So you're not going to see their passive build fully up. And I imagine they're just going to be getting hit way too hard in any other Super Battle Road stage. Okay, so here they're not getting their guaranteed crit. They aren't able to get those 7 orbs, which is a little bit unfortunate. But it looks like we're going to be getting a Dokkan attack off this turn. So maybe we could see how well they're able to perform with that. Also, what is their defense looking like? 230 without the version Z Goku on rotation. And it looks like their attack stat is just going to stay stagnant where it is at. So let's see what type of damage they're able to put out on this Dokkan attack. We'll peep the bottom of the screen here. It looks like they're at 1.8 million is their attack stat there. So yeah, definitely not insane. But I wouldn't say completely garbage either. Alright, so that wasn't bad. They still were able to get a critical hit there, which is nice. Even though it wasn't a guaranteed crit. And those critical hits have been coming in clutch because we've been fighting, like, int enemies this whole time. Pretty much, it feels like. And they've been doing alright against it, so. Yeah, I can't say I am unimpressed with this unit. I want to say that he's more usable than any other anniversary login bonus card that we've ever gotten. So, that is something to consider for sure. Okay, so I think at this point what we'll do is we'll go ahead and jump forward to the very end of this event so that we can see how they perform against the AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta there at the very end. Just because he is going to be hitting harder than any other enemy in this fight, we'll be able to see how they tank. So I will meet you guys over there. Alright, so we are starting out the final fight here. And we have got the glorious rotation again. Version Z Goku is on rotation, so we are going to be seeing that attack and defense buff for them. They are up over 300k defense now. They actually got an additional super attack last turn, so they have an extra defense raise from their super attack effect. So we're rocking 300k defense. That is definitely not bad. Okay, and unfortunately, we are not able to get the 7 orbs for them this turn. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. If we put them in the middle slot here, they're going to have all their links active. Because then they'll have Kamehameha active from the version Z Goku as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And then maybe if we select these orbs, we'll be able to get our 7? Possibly? Oh, it looks like it's only going to be 6. Okay, that's unfortunate. So no guaranteed crit, but we are going to see all 6 of their links active with their full passive built up here. Let's see how they're able to perform on this turn for us. I'll be excited to see if they can get another additional super here. I'm hoping that the critical hit as well. That would be nice. They've only got like a 16% chance though, because they have level 8 crit. All right, 2.3 million. That's not that bad. And obviously they're getting another defense raise on top of that too. So their defense is probably sitting at like 350k. That is nothing to scoff at for sure. All right, well, they are, I'd say pretty good for a long form event. That unit is definitely usable. They have surprised me. I did not expect that unit to be this good. So that is pretty exciting to see. I think that is pretty much going to finish up the video. We were able to see them under their, you know, maximum performance situations. We got to see them do a Dokkan attack. We got to see them with all their links active, fully built up with their passive and everything. So yeah, I think that will accurately exemplify how good this unit can be in their top scenario. So yeah, that is going to finish up this one. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, then come be a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot more Link Level 10 showcases for any and all new units that come out for the rest of time. So if you guys want to see those go down, then make sure you guys slap that red subscribe button and be a part of what's going on here over on the Toxic Jordan channel. We are trying to get to 77 subscribers by the end of the 7th year anniversary, so that would help me out greatly. I would appreciate it a lot. That is going to do it for this one. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.